Access granted.
Well, hello there YouTube. Today I want to show you a little program you can use to boost your FPSs on Battlefield 4. If you don't know it already, or if you have a little bit problem, like say older graphic cards and something like that. But basically you need to go onto the site and download Battlefield 4 setting editor. And when you have done that, you get this little handy thing here, where you can basically do all kind of shit. You can have profiles you can set up, and there's a little help section here where you can import your settings from Battlefield 3 and all that. You can create a backup. But let's have a little bit of look on the settings side here. So the gameplay, you can mess around with the network smoothing, and it gives you a little pop-up not display but box where it tells you about what it does, the different things down here. Steady scope hole and all that. This is basically the basics. Subtitles on the hint system. I don't know why I have that enabled. Hint system disable. Reload hints, yes sir. Tutorial pop-up, did I have that disabled? Award messages, on and off. Game mode message, nope. And you can change the HUD opacity. You can hide the chat, kill log, battle log. I think you can do this from inside the game also. This is where it's getting interesting. The graphics, some of these things you can do inside the game. I don't know if you can do them all. But correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Like field of view. Oh, it has both vertical and horizontal field of view. I know inside the game you can only do the vertical field of view. Hot scale, motion blur. I hate that shit. Weapon blur, colorblind modes. Of course off. Display mode. Monitors. You can set it at set settings in here also, like your refresh rate, vertical sync, resolution scale. This one is like 100%, it gives you like 100% of your screen. Like 133%, it basically renders the game in a higher resolution and then downsample it to your screen, so you get a shit better quality without like going up on ultra and high and all that. And I find it gives you a better, like, if you're looking further away in the game, like you're trying to look down a field, something like that, this actually helps you a lot more than anything of this, to give you like a more detailed experience. So I have it around 133. And bear in mind, I'm running this game on a GTX 360, no, not your GTX 660 OC from MSI and old i5 2600, not the unlocked version but the normal one, so it is an old computer. But basically this is my setting I'm using here, and I'm getting around the 60 frames per second and higher. It sometimes dips under 40, but around the 60 frames per second. And of course sound, like you can do inside the game. Controls, I think you can do this inside the game also. Key binding, of course. Console, this is a really fun one, and one of those that gives you a really good FPS performance. Not so much this one up here, but down here. If you have an old graphic cards that don't support DirectX 11, you can turn all of this off, and it will help boost your frames per second. And it also helps you if you turn it off on like lower end DirectX 11 cards, simply because they're not that good with it. Because DirectX 9 and 10 or what they're called don't need that much horsepower. And of course you take away some effects that there are some effects in the game that's only DirectX 11. Like some lightning effects and particle effects and all that shit. But you can basically just turn it off, and you will notice a difference, but not that much in my opinion. and of course the shadow map. So this is basically where you have to experiment in and see if you can live with it and all that, and see if you can find the golden road. Maximum FPS. I may need to bump this down. Basically, if you set a max FPS, it helps you not getting those drops if it goes over. Like, let's say you can manage 100 FPS, but some like average. But sometimes it runs up to like 150 and all that, and then it dips down to like 60. If you, let's say you set it at 110, that would actually help you with all those fluctuations in the frame dropping. So that could be a really awesome one. I think I will set mine down to 100. Let's just type it. Boom, boom, boom. And then you can of course enable some, instead of typing in the commands in the in-game console, you can enable like draw FPS, screen information, performance overlay, and all that shizzle. And then there's some fixes, some keyboard fix, some mouse fix, some joystick mix, and it tells you a little bit about what the problem is and how it fixes it, and yeah. So that's basically it. It's a little nifty program. I actually found out after using this one that my gaming experience got a lot better. Of course, all the drivers for the graphic cards nowadays are really catching up with it all that, but Battlefield is still not one of the best optimized programs for PC. So this program can still come in handy. And I used it a little bit to mess around with all these settings down here, and boom. I actually tried turning some of this off, but again, my graphic cards can handle it around the 60 plus frames per second, so I didn't bother keeping it off. Basically, I just did it for the fun of it. So yeah, if you have like a lower graphic cards, it's really awesome program to mess around with and see if it will help you. I will put this link in the description so you can just bloop on it and it will take you over and download it. So yep, I hope this helped out a little bit, and thanks for watching.